the Golden. Probably my favorite level. I mean, the decoration's nice and the song is amazing. Now, because of this, I decided today I'm gonna be remaking the Golden. And today I remade the first UFO part. And today I'm gonna be showing you guys how I did it and how it looks. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so I just started building some basic gameplay. Most of it was inspired by the Golden, and I wanted to take in the fact that a lot of the clicks in the Golden makes it inverted. There are inverted portals, and oh my gosh, there are yellow portals and blue portals and green pads. So I made sure to add a ton of those in. And also for the gears, I kept adding like the gears, but I actually kind of wanted the black saws. So if you see me going like back to them when I place gears in, yeah. But I just added some of this gameplay, and then here I made sure that I wanted there to be like the lens circle, because I'm not sure how in the Golden they got it. So I added a lens circle here, and I also made it so the because when I'm decorating it, I didn't really want it to be too visible, so I made the portal not as visible. A base for the layout, and here I started structuring. So I don't know what I was thinking, but not like a bad thing, but I wanted it to, well, in the Golden, the ground spikes, they kind of are above most of the structures. So I want a pretty simple structure, especially since the UFO is a simple game mode in the Golden. The first part is actually pretty simple. So I just started structuring. Most of it is just pretty straightforward structuring, just, you know, going down and stuff. So I just completed the whole UFO part with this simple structure style. So I looked over the Golden, and for the next little bits of structuring, I took a little bit of inspiration from the Golden. As if I already weren't, I just took a little more inspiration, and you can tell by some of the structures, and the way I placed some of the saws and stuff. So I just went over, just trying to, well, I wouldn't say copy, but I tried to make like, well, when I'm building this, I was trying to take it into mind that, oh, I want someone to look at this and tell, oh, this is the Golden remake. Yeah. So I took a lot of inspiration while making these structures. So you can tell. Okay, so I finished out the layout, and today I'm ready to decorate this first whole UFO party. So I wanted to add like glow on the top and bottom, but it turned out I didn't really like it, so I spent like 30 minutes or so just adding some glow that I didn't even like. So you could see in that in this time lapse right here. Yeah, and I just end up getting rid of it because I didn't really like it at the moment. Don't worry though, I do add them back when I'm done with the level, like after I put the ground spikes. But for now, I spent like a ton of time on them, and I didn't even really like it for real. So yeah. Now I wanted to make a block design. Now for this first one, I was taking full inspiration from the Golden. I tried to like fully recreate the Golden, but I didn't like it, so I just scrapped it and restarted. I wanted to put more of me style into it, so I started out by putting some blocks in the background. Then I liked what the Golden did with their outline. But instead of just leaving it, I added some black inner outlines. Then for these outlines here, I added some in the middle. And honestly, I like how it came out. Now there's some more details on the Golden, and I saw how there's these masking. Well, I wouldn't really call them that, but I had some glow, and then in the middle it was boring. So I saw in the Golden they had these. Well, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna put it, but those objects. Now the colors are a little boring now. Don't worry, when I'm done with the level, I change them up. But this is my basic block design, and I'm very happy with it. I mean, I feel like you can see the Golden in it, and I mean that was what I was trying to go for, so I'm pretty happy with it. Now I just wanted to copy and paste this block design to the right, and don't worry too, I add some 3D. To it, and so yeah. Okay, so in the golden, on the ground spikes and on the golden, their ground spikes are very detailed. If you look, there's the main things I see is there's spikes, and then there's these grass details, and then there's these socks. So I want to do this. Okay, so I want to start with a simple base. Most of the ground design and the golden are these little circle objects. So I want to add a lot of them. And when building this layout, I had the impression, like in the golden, a lot of the empty space is filled with ground spikes. So I kind of want to do that. So I wanted to, well, at first I couldn't really see because they're black, but I wanted to do a simple base, and it turned out while I was building it, the first pads at the beginning weren't really working. So what I really wanted to do, I wanted to like make the ground spikes like look like little hills, and I wanted them covering most of the stuff too. But since I couldn't really see, it was making me mad. So I took back the little glow idea I had, and I just laid some of the glow on top. This time I really liked how it came out, and I kept it. Okay, so I added glow around the background, not the background, on the top and bottom of the screen. And I want to do the same thing with golden. Well, I think the golden does it. I have it behind the ground spikes. So I mean, first off, I think you will be able to see the ground spikes better. And I think it looks nicer and cooler. Oh frick, I cannot see. Okay, so I'm gonna just keep placing some of it. And future Ian, you could do a time lapse. Okay, so I kept placing ground spikes, and I was trying to like add some flair, and I was trying my best to like keep it out of the way of the gameplay, as you saw when I first started building them. But I also wanted to have them covering like most of the structures and stuff, because in the golden, like most of the structures are covered by ground spikes. So I just tried adding this, and I just went around the whole level, just putting ground spikes on the top and bottom. And no, I'm not spending all this time I spent on the bottom, on the top. So in the end, I just copied the bottom, flipped it, and put it on the top. Okay, here I finished putting the ground spikes down, and I wanted to give it like I wanted to make them black in the inside. Now, I didn't know how I was going to do that first. So, I think what I did was I just grabbed some black circles and I just scaled them up and I just placed them. I mean, it's kind of a lazy way to do it, but I mean, it works, so I'm fine with it. Though the object count for this first part alone is pretty big. But yeah, I just put these giant circles around on the bottom, and that was the base for the ground spikes done. Now I wanted to add a little flair to them because they're a little boring, and I gave the top and the bottom a little parallax effect. Not too big or something. I just made it move slowly, and I think it makes it look a little cooler. So I'm happy with it. Now the orbs and stuff they're making, they had effects, and I found it to be like, how do I put this? I didn't really like it in normal mode, so I just got rid of some of them. Well, not some. I got rid of all the orbs and portals effects, and yeah. Now I wanted to add some details to the ground spikes. I started off with the spikes they had in the golden. I started off by I just got some spikes, made them black. Let's go down. Then I did the same thing with the top, and I just put some spikes on there. I also made sure to give them the parallax effect too. And then some of the glow was, I messed up my layering, and the glow was above the ground spike, so I just got rid of it. Now I wanted to do my last detail. In the golden they have the saws, so I just placed some of the saws around. Same thing with the I had the parallax effect, and yeah. Now, next detail I wanted to do was in the golden. They have the grass on it too. So I just scaled up the grass. Oh my god, I said glass. Yeah, I scaled up the grass, and yeah. And then the glow was layering above the grass and the ground spikes in some parts, so I just made it below. Now, next detail I wanted to do was in the golden there's these chains. It's hard to see, but I just added some of these chains hanging around. Now I want to rotate some of them to add some flair too. And I think I'm happy with the chains. Now, last but not least, I wanted to add some vines. And honestly, making these vines are very fun, I'm gonna be real. So I gave them their own layer, and I started off with a little tiny base for them, just like the ground spikes. And now for like the vines, I got these little circles, and I added these lines to it, and I made it black, and yeah. And now I couldn't really rotate them because of the things, so I just copy and pasted them around on it. I know the golden had a little more details to their vines, but honestly, I wasn't in the mood at the time, so I'm happy. But anyway, I'm happy with what they look like. I also gave them a little faster parallax. I made it move a little faster than the ones. And I also messed up their hitboxes, so I did that. Okay, so I finished the level, and I added some stuff. Like I play tested it in normal mode. Some of the stuff went unbalanced, so I fixed it. And in some parts, the ground spikes, they did kill you, and it was impossible. So I did that, and I want to thank you guys for watching this whole video. And before I show you this showcase, if you liked it, maybe like, and if you want to see me finish up this series, then maybe even subscribe and hit that bell. Now, without further ado, let me show you guys the showcase. Okay, I want to thank you guys again for watching this whole video, and make sure if you liked it to like, and it will be a great help if you subscribed. And if you want to see the rest of the series, then maybe subscribe and do that notification bell. Next video, I'm going to be working on the bulb part, and I'm excited to see how it comes out. Thank you guys again, and I'm out.